Hello, hello. Welcome to our Fearless Empire coaching live webinar info session. There's literally a million different things we could call this. But we're giving you all the information today for what is a coach, what we do, the time it takes to do it, how we earn money, literally all the things you could ever need to know or want to know about coaching. Hopefully we cover them for you today, answer some questions you might have. We are doing this at an odd time, but we kind of wanted to switch it up because typically we do these things in the evening. We're like, hey, why don't we do it at noon? You know, what the heck? And then we'll have the recording for anyone who doesn't catch it live. So hopefully if you're watching the recording, yay, we're glad you're here. So we are going to go ahead and kick this bad boy off. I'm going to share my screen. And can you guys see that? Can you give me a thumbs up? Good. Okay, cool. So first and foremost, we are Fearless Empire. We do have some teams like within Fearless Empire. But the base of where all this began was in 2017 when I signed up as a coach. My name is Jordan. For those of you who don't know me, maybe somebody else invited you to this and we're super pumped for you to be here. So I first am just gonna do a little intro here, give you a little background of me and my story, and then we're gonna go from there. Our main topics of the call are what is a coach, the time and tasks it takes to be a coach, how we earn money, some common misconceptions before joining, and then how to get started on our team. So like I said, my name is Jordan Young, and I started coaching in 2017. I was a very depressed mom of two under two, and I just kind of felt like my life was in shambles, to be completely honest. I was surrounded by people who loved me, and I had a lot of friends, but I felt like I was alone. A lot of you can probably relate to that, especially if you are a mom of young children. Especially like on top of the year that we just had, right? So isolation and quarantines and homeschooling and just all of the things, really can just make you feel like you're a one woman band in the world, right? And it's just kind of crumbling on top of you. So in 2017, I finally drew my line in the sand and I said enough was enough. And I wanted to be a part of something bigger than just myself, and I wanted friends and I wanted a community. So I had been following my coach for about a year, and I reached out to her and I said, okay, I think I'm ready. Like, I want to do this. And that was the end of it, like the end of the beginning or beginning of the end. And I just kind of took off with it. And at first I joined just for the 25% discount, which we'll get into later. And then I was like, well, maybe if I could just get my products covered, that would be cool. And then it just grew into so much more than that. And now here we are 4 years later with a thriving team and tons of leaders within the team growing their own teams. And I'm super excited for them and for us and for you guys watching this and just all the things. So I'm going to jump right in with what is a coach. So Kayla in the next slide is going to cover like the time and tasks of being a coach, but I want to tell you what a coach is. So essentially we like to call ourselves light bringers and hope dealers, inspiration givers. So we essentially just want to bring some light into the world. And we want to show other people that, hey, you can live a fit and healthy life just like we're doing. You just have to make that decision. Okay. So we are social media influencers. We are health and fitness gurus. We are not a diet plan. We are not a deprivation company. We are not a sell you something, then kick you to the curb and just want to make a sale type of thing. Like, yes, we are running a business. We are also in this to make money, but first and foremost, we're here to work on ourselves and to help other people do the same thing. So that's really going to be the foundation of you becoming a coach. Is you're going to have to want to work on yourself, and then you're going to have to want to share your journey with other people. So that is just the quick nitty gritty of kind of what a coach is. And now I'm going to kick it over to Kayla. She's going to give you a little bit of her story and time and tasks it takes to be a coach.
Thank you so much for that introduction, Jordan. I am Kayla. I've been on this journey since 2019, but I'm rolling up on my 2-year mark in May. I started out completely different than Jordan. She was sliding into those DMs for 2 years, dude, 2 years. And I was just ghosting her, ignoring her. Maybe, you know how it is, how you all have done us. So, um, the consistency of how we want to invite to our team is really relevant to this because I did say yes eventually to get her out of my DMs. And I didn't do anything with this for a good month. It was I was rolling up on 3 weeks after I signed up, and I was a single mom at the time because my husband and I were going through a separation, and we were mending our marriage at this time. And I always get so tearful whenever I talk about that. We I wasn't at a great place where I should have, or I thought I should have, like, spent money on me because it was something I didn't need. Like, I need milk at the grocery store or something. This wasn't like, I did not know what I was getting into when I signed up. I just had the extra money and I got her out of my inbox. And then 3 weeks later, she asked me what I was doing. Why haven't I done anything? Because I was going to the gym every day because I'm a recovering gym rat. But I wasn't bringing BOD with me to the gym, and that's Beachbody On Demand. That is our on-demand app that is, you can take it on your computer, your phone, or anything and take it with you to the gym, because that's what I did forever. I just did it on Christmas, so I still take BOD with me to the gym whenever I go with my husband. But I wasn't doing anything, and she was like, what's going on? And I was like, okay, well, I'll just wait for the first, because my mindset then was, it's got to be June 1st. It's got to be a Monday. You know, the mindset, that was my mindset then, and not now, but it was then. And so June 1st, I did my very first program, and I wasn't, like I said, at all shy sharing my fitness journey, because I was already doing that in Instagram. Just, it was my gym journey. And then, so, like, I shared the workout that I did with 21 Day Fix Extreme, and I had two people message me that same day. And so I was like wanting to do this, wanting to do what I was doing. And I sent them to Jordan, or I went to Jordan. I was like, hey, you got 2 people wanting to sign up. So sign them up. And she goes, no, girl, you sign them up. And I was like, what? And this is me not doing research. So I'm so glad that we are able to bring this research and information to the table for you, because I was very, very, very clueless on the whole thing. And once I finally took the plunge, I think in June I hit like SC 10 or 12. So that was my first month coaching, and I hit SC 10 or 12, and I just kind of took off from there, and it felt so great. And once you start realizing, like, you're not, you are always doing this for you and your journey, always and forever. But when it comes down to it, if you get to help someone else along the way, then, oh my goodness, that feeling, that feeling is just something you can't explain. You have to feel it. And we want you to feel that too. So when it comes into time and task, with your journey, it took me forever to kind of come up with a routine, because I, work out of the house. Well, I mean, since the pandemic, but now my office is at home. I'm a mom of 3. I, married. We have animals. So we live in town, but we have a farm in town. That's what I like to say. And I also, real quick, I've branched off, and so I am a branched off leg, and I say that very heavily because our tree with the roots is our symbol, but my team name is Team Thrive Tribe. Call it Triple T. So if I reference to that, that is what I'm talking about, because we're a growing team, and this business is because we are helping ourselves, helping others. Now, first and always, it's you have to put you and yourself and your journey first. You have to. If you can't put yourself first, you cannot help someone else. You just can't. I mean, that is so basic and so simple and so hard sometimes. If it was easy, it wouldn't be worth it, friends. I promise you. I do my coaching business. It's what I did whenever I worked out of the house was did it in the cracks of my day, and I still do it in the cracks of my day. It's just easier to do now that I'm home and working from home, because I'm and I'll get into this in just a minute, but doing this in the cracks of your day is so easy because you can sit and you can block out. Time blocking is a huge time management thing. You can sit and block out 5 minutes of your day to send some invites or do your post, or write your post the next before in your notes and just copy and paste it into your notes. There's so many things, tips, and tricks that we have that will save you so much time doing this journey that we will help you with and hold your hand along the way. The only thing we can do is do the journey for you. That's pretty much all there is to it. We can't eat right for you and we can't work out for you. You got to be proof of the product. Social media is one of the ways, like the only way besides if I just see you at Walmart and I'm like, oh, hey girl, how you doing? They comment on my butt. Your butt looks good. Thanks, a day obsession booty girl. Have you heard of it? She goes, no, that's how you can start a fun conversation at Walmart. But normally it's social media, how we're growing our business, showing up every day and sharing our business. And now that I've gotten more into this business, now that, I'm getting a little bit more experienced and knowledgeable, words are always hard for me, you'll see. I'm more knowledgeable now. I've come up with a morning routine that works fantastic for me. And that's also my me time too. So that's something to always consider. And again, we can go over that in our conversations when you are talking to us about signing up. That's as far as time and management, I pretty much covered all there is to really cover. I mean, there's so much more we could talk about, but I'm going to give it over to Jenny now to talk about how you earn in Beachbody.
Okay. So my name is Jenny. I am a stay-at-home mom. I have 3 kids. I'm a homeschooling mom. I teach 4th grade and 2 preschoolers. It's a lot of fun. And I started coaching back in March of 2020. So I started right at the brink of the pandemic for the reason that I'm about to talk to you guys about, which is how we earn. I loved health and fitness. I loved fitness, nutrition, not so great. And I saw my coach Jordan on social media and her post of her before and afters. And then I was like, how come she's getting results and I'm not? I'm doing the things. And I had no idea what Beachbody was or anything. Well, then I saw a post that she put on her income, and I was like, okay, I got to see what this girl's doing. So I reached out to her, and I was like, whatever it is you do, sign me up. I'm in. And with very minimal questions. So I went all in because I wanted to first get the results that she was getting, and obviously she was doing something right, and I wanted to earn an income from home so that I could stay home with my kids. So we earn money in a couple of different ways. Oh, first let me say, Team Beachbody does not guarantee any level of success or income. It's dependent on your own skill, effort, diligence that you are willing to put in. So we are not a pyramid scheme. We are not a get rich quick thing. If you hear a company say, get rich overnight, run away because it's a scam. This is a great company. It's about consistency over time. And it takes work. It's whatever amount of work you want to put in. We have people who sign up as a coach for the discount. You get 25% discount automatically from being a coach. We have people who coach enough. You sign a few people up a month to get your product paid for. So if you drink Shakeology every day and you're like, you know what, I want to get my Shakeology paid for, you sign up 3 people a month, you got your Shakeology paid for and then a little bit extra. Or maybe you want to be like a part-time coach and you want to earn to start saving for vacation or help pay off some debt, or a full-time coach and you want this to blow up and you want to be a big earner, whatever amount, whatever it is that you're wanting to do, it is available for you depending on the amount of work you want to put in. So we earn in a couple different ways. First is by commissions. That is the first way that you earn. You get 25% commission on anything like if somebody were to buy a bag of Shakeology from you, you get 25% commission. If you help people get set up with what's called a challenge pack, which is the total solution, you get access to everything that way. You get 35% commission off of that. So when you first start out, primarily your income is going to be from commissions, and it's great, and you can stay there, or if you want to grow, you can start earning team cycle bonuses. What this is if you start to develop a team, so you start signing other people under you up that maybe want to work the business with you. Maybe they just want to sign up as a coach to get the discount. When you sign up, you can sign up 2 people as coaches. So say you have your sister that's like, what are you doing? I want to do this. You sign them up to get the discount as a coach with a challenge pack, and you sign up Susie down the street who is seeing you getting some killer results. You sign her up, you hit your first ranking and start earning team cycle bonuses. And then as that develops and you start finding people that want to work the business, you start doing that over time consistently, you get higher rankings, you start earning more team cycle bonuses. And it's a really, really great way to earn. The third way is matching bonuses, and I won't go into all of this. You learn it over time. When you sign up, you get so much training and resources available in front of you that go over the complete compensation plan. And then you also can earn star diamond bonuses. These are, again, other ranking bonuses, but the company spoils you and it is a great way to earn. So we also get to earn trips, prizes, all the things throughout this. I signed up in March, and we got to, which due to COVID, I didn't get to go on some of the trips at the company. They became virtual, but I would have earned some of those. And then, but we did get to go to Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and we're hitting a big business school. And then back in November, we got to go to Florida. So and I've only been doing this less than a year. So I'm just showing you that the opportunity is there. There's lots of different ways to earn, but just know that like the main way that from the beginning is your commissions. And then if you're ready to go out of the gate running, those team cycle bonuses will start coming in at you. So yeah, I'm going to turn it over and
All right. Hey, it's Kayla again. I'm going to talk to you about some common misconceptions about the business side of it, because we all have it. Fear. That word, it drives us in the complete opposite direction where we want to head in our life, because it holds us back. And so you have fear of judgment, you have fear of how others are going, well, that's judgment, but just fear of how your husband is going to take it if you share these things, fear of how your family is going to take it if you share these things, fear of failure, fear of disappointment, fear of lack of acknowledgement. I mean, you have all of these things that it is all a fear-based thing, and it's so common because this is why a lot of people step back, because they're not willing to face the fear. They let the fear win, and that's not what we do here at Fearless Empire. That's not what we do. We face that fear and we move forward and we keep growing, because that's what it takes to be a fearless leader and a thriving leader. You have to embrace the change, and you have to, learn how to view your world differently, and you have to take out the negativity. If you're worried about what someone's going to think about your daily post, or about if you talk in your stories, remove them from the equation, because their input on your life is not important, because it is, once again, like I said, your life. You matter. How you feel about it matters, and not how a Karen feels about it. A huge thing is, I'm new, I just signed up, so I don't have a transformation yet. Okay, so you don't have a transformation yet, so you're not ready to coach. That's not a reason to me, because What you need is accountability partners to help you get a transformation. So what you do is you reach out to your family members and your closest friends and just ask them to do it with you. And we have some guides that we can share with you, some simple things to say to these people. That way you're not feeling salesy. You can't feel salesy when you're sharing your story about how you feel about your journey. It's not going to come off salesy when you are sharing your passion. It's just not. And another thing, I am new to social media. I am not no tech genius at all, but you learn as you go, because this is what this type of business is. It's trial and error. You missed, you did something yesterday and you're like, well, I did that, so I'm not going to do it anymore. No, keep going, keep pushing yourself, and you will get to a point where you'll eventually be comfortable enough to be uncomfortable. So I'm gonna tell you the biggest fears that people have is, I mean, it is the judgment. It 100% is. And then also, I'm going to tell you this, it's because of our name, Beachbody. They sign up and they don't want to sign up with us. And I've done my own little research on this, so that's why I'm saying this. They're not ever going to have a beach body. Okay, so they're like, a beach body's not for me, because I'm never gonna have that body walking on the beach that's all spray tanned and sprayed with some mist and looking all hot and stuff. No, 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 no. Beachbody's name is not about having a beach body. I don't know exactly how the name stemmed from. I've read about it, but I don't know it well enough to sit here and tell you right now. But I can tell you that this Beachbody company is about your growth from the inside out. It is not about how you look on the outside. That's a bonus. What we are doing is improving you. And that's why so many people think so differently about Beachbody. It's because they don't know the tools that are right here at their fingertips. They don't know. And it's our job as coaches to let them know about what it really truly is. And another thing is, like, we have these 4 vital behaviors. And the biggest thing, I talk about this anytime anyone asks me to talk, I say this, because personal development never was a thing in my life, and it got me totally uncomfortable with my life, because I started reading books and I started listening to Audible books, and then I started growing bigger and better with myself in order to be better and strong enough to help you. And I didn't sign someone up because I wanted to make money off of it. I just thought that was cool that a weekly paycheck slid up in my DM, like slid in my bank account every day. Like, that was just such an extra thing. And it was so helpful at the time. And it helped us find, my husband and I, when we got back together, it helped us find a home. And it's just paid my debt off. There's so many things that I have done with Beachbody that if I didn't get comfortable being uncomfortable, I wouldn't be where I am today. And I'm happy. I'm happier today, and I'm healing today. And I am becoming secure and whole, and I am worthy, and so are you. And I'm going to lead it over to Jenny with how to join our team, or what to expect from joining our team.
All right, so if you've watched this and you're like, yes, I'm ready, or maybe you have more questions, reach out to your coach personally, whoever invited you to this webinar. Reach out to them and ask them all the questions. But if you are like, yes, I'm ready to go all in, you're making a great decision, because you will be joining an elite team, which means we like the tippity top percentage of all the people. And so with that comes a lot of perks, like extra trainings. You get all kinds of resources to help you build your business, just all the things like that. And not only that, but this team is like, we get together in person as much as possible. And so we are like knitted, and I don't know, it's something like I've never had before joining this, of the relationships and the accountability and just the friendships. I mean, it's a fantastic team to join. We don't just sign you up and just go figure it out, you will be helped 100%. And if whoever your coach is signs you up and they don't know the answer, guess what? They can reach out to someone that does. Like, we have endless resources. So, if you're like, well, what do I do when I sign up? Well, the first thing is you get started on you. Like Kayla talked about, you get set up with your challenge pack. You get set up with your total solution. You pick a program that you're going to go all in with, and a nutrition program, and start working on you. And then you just you share your journey, and you invite other people to do this with you. You don't have to have it all figured out before you start telling other people. You can say, hey, I found this thing and I'm really excited about it. It's workouts at home and a nutrition that makes it really easy to follow and just start living healthier. Would you want to do this with me and keep each other accountable? I mean, you just start inviting people to do it with you, and that's how you grow over time. And then you learn as you go. One of the quotes that, I don't know the direct quote, but one of the things that I live by is like, action silences fear. So if you have those fears of, well, I don't know what to do, I don't really know where to start, but I'm going to do this. I'm just going to start by getting up and working out this morning, and then messaging 3 people to see if they want to do this with me. I mean, you just take those little actions, and over time you learn it and grow, because you are your own boss with this business. You have a coach that helps you. You have an entire team to support you, but you are your own boss. So you get to develop over time and grow over time and figure out what works for you as far as scheduling, all the things. But you get to be your own boss, and that's pretty cool. So getting started, like I said, you get started on your own journey and you just start inviting others. You get plugged in an accountability group and start getting to be a part of that. And I think that covered getting started. So I'm going to turn it over to Jordan.
Thank you. So lastly, we just wanted to tell you how exactly to get signed up. So first off, you're going to reach out to the person that invited you to watch this. And you're going to say, all right, girl, like, I watched the video. I'm loving everything that was said on the call. I want to get signed up to start my health and fitness journey, and I want to help other people do the same thing. So how do we make that happen? So essentially, it's going to be your coach, whoever invited you to this group. They are going to get a little bit of information from you, email, a shake flavor, hopefully some Energize and Recover flavors, but they're going to get you signed up with a challenge pack, some sort of challenge pack, okay? These challenge packs range from $160 to $250, depending on what you're signing up with. If you're signing up with like an early VIP to our new program that just launched, 9-week Control Freak, or if you're doing just like a regular base Shakeology challenge pack, that's going to range in price for you. But you will get signed up with the challenge pack. It is going to give you access to literally everything that you need to get started on your health and fitness journey. I signed up with they didn't have all of the fancy schmancy things that they do now in the challenge packs, but I signed up with a $160 challenge pack. It gave me a year's worth of access to all of our workouts. It gave me a month's worth of shakes. I got some shaker cups. I got some color coded containers for the Ultimate Portion Fix. But the cool thing is now they have added a lot to that $160 challenge pack. So not only are you going to get all of those things that I just said, but you're also going to get access to both of our nutrition programs, which is the Ultimate Portion Fix and the 2B Mindset. You guys, this in and of itself is over a $300 value that you're getting for free in your challenge pack, which is an insane deal. Okay. I had to buy them both separately myself, and it was expensive, but I did it because they are so worth it. But y'all are getting it for free in your challenge pack. So take advantage. And then, like I said, a month's worth of shakes. If you do the base, if you do the deluxe, you're going to get Energize and Recover, a year's worth of access to all of the programs. And then you're also going to get into our accountability group. to hold you accountable for your workouts and all of the things. But then you're getting signed up as a coach. So if you want to hit the ground running, like these girls said, then you have that option. If you want to wait a couple weeks and kind of get your feet wet with the workouts and get a routine down, like Kayla said, then that's totally fine too. We are going to meet you where you're at, and we are going to help you do and accomplish what you want to do with your business, whether that be sign up 3 people and get your shakes paid for, or whether that be sign up 15 people and make extra money to make your car payment every month, insert Beachbody income disclaimer. But, it's essentially whatever you want to do, you can do in this business. Literally, the sky is the limit. It's just how hard you want to work, and then you'll reap the benefits from that work. So getting signed up is super easy. You're joining an amazing team. Like Jenny said, we are a 2021 elite team. We are in the 0.06% of the entire company. Only 280 something teams were able to achieve elite last year, and we were one of them. Out of over 400,000 teams, we were number 278. So that's a huge accomplishment, and that just means that you are joining a bomb.com team with a lot of knowledge and a lot of heart and a lot of love. So we are ready to welcome you with open, warm arms and hugs and all the things. So we're ready. We want you. We are ready for you to link arms with us, and we are ready to change the world with you in 2021. So thank you so much for joining us. If you're watching the recording, thank you for taking the time after you put your little ones to bed, probably, to watch it. And hopefully we will see you in the team page very, very soon. So see y'all later.